Yo, let's get right into it. All right.
Men do not fight hard enough to be a parent in their children's lives. They
Just a
don't.
question.
They
Just
do
a
not.
question. Just a question. Why is it
That they
that
have to
these
fight.
men have to fight? The fact that they have to fight is one thing. The fact that they're not fighting enough is another thing. But why is it that virtually every man has to fight to see their child? Do you understand that's the bigger issue versus not fighting enough?
Why are you complaining about a problem that you created for yourself? I don't want to hear it. Talking about why do men have to fight? You created that problem.
Yes.
So now you're like, oh, I have to fight my way out of my own problems. Oh, I'm sorry. Are we not all adults? Is life not always what we want it to be? So you will be like, well, I ain't fighting no more because why do I even have to fight? You'll leave that single mother to fight and have to raise the kid by herself. It's really just the mom and her kid. You'll leave her to fight for herself, but you're like, oh, I ain't gonna fight for my kid. Why I gotta fight for my kid? Over a problem that you created yourself. When we could have all just been like, you know what? I'm good on the kids. Let me wrap it up. Let me at least get married first. Let me at least try to do the right thing.
Well. This is the mindset of so many women right here. Now, I feel like men need to really, and it don't matter how you vet a woman. It don't matter what kind of relationship y'all had at the beginning. When a relationship go bad, you do not know how this woman is going to act after a relationship ends. Y'all could have been, she could have been the most reasonable person you ever met. She could have been logical. She could have been sweet. She could have swore up and down. She would never withhold kids from you. These could have been conversations y'all had. But the day y'all relationship don't work out or it ends, this same woman that had all that goddamn, logic and reason, that can go right out the window and they can be a baby mama from hell. And some of you men make it hard for a woman to even want to trust you with a child, not just your child, but a child, because y'all just so irresponsible. So I mean, we're not gonna act like there ain't some irresponsible men out there as well. And hell, I know some that shouldn't have their own kids with them. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't typically the case. Most men would love their children and they're gonna do probably better sometime when it comes to rearing them and trying to teach them the right way to go. And I also feel like kids need to see both parents for lessons, whether they be lessons of what to do or lessons of what not to do. Now, as far as fighting, ain't no woman gonna make me fight to see my kids. Now, this is the thing. Now, a lot of men use that as an excuse and say, "Well, she making it hard for me, and I gotta da 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 da. Now I can't even see my kids. Now you going 4 or 5 years without seeing them." That's your choice, homie. Because I always suggested to people, go straight to the courthouse. I don't give a damn if y'all in good standings. I don't care if you and the girl is cool. I'm going to the courthouse now. I'm establishing some things now. You know what I'm saying? Some visitation or some the shared responsibilities or even child support. Even we're gonna get that established right now because I don't want you to have a day where you pissed and all of a sudden you want to try to use something against me or hold my baby away from me. I don't want to have an issue where you in a relationship with some weirdo or I'm in a relationship and now you tripping. We're not even going to do that. Let's go ahead, go to court right away, get some understanding. That way I have a leg to stand on when I'm with my child and all of a sudden someone called the police and said I kidnapped somebody. Or you trying to withhold my child when you know we have plans and I'm supposed to have them on this weekend, blah, blah, blah. We're not even going to do that. So let's start the whole scenario with some understanding. So I always suggest men and women to want to, if y'all not in a relationship together, y'all not married, go get an understanding in the courthouse and get it documented. I hate that it has to be this way. You would like to think that it doesn't. But more times than not, you're going to have one person completely out of line. And it's just better if you got a mediator involved. And unfortunately, that mediator has to be sometime the law. Put the paper on her. You know what I'm saying? That's my pops used to say, you got to put the paper on them Peckerwood. Shout out to Pops, man. So you got to put the paper on them, man. You can't, I'm not finna go back and forth with you about this. I get her on this day. I get him on this day. Whatever the case may be. This is when I get them. This is when you shut the fuck up and mind your business. Excuse my language. You know what I mean? I'm going to bring them back unharmed, unscratched, safe, mind intact, body intact. That's your concern, not where I'm taking her, where are we going, where me and my son, what I'm showing him, what girl I got him around. None of that's your business. So you got to put the paperwork on them, man. As far as women that think that that's you chose to break up this family and da. See, this is the reason why you got to put paper on them, because they will try to use these bargaining chips. They don't have many bargaining chips, a woman like this, and I'm assuming in her situation, because this is what I hear this coming from. I hear this coming from women who actually want to be with their baby daddy, who actually want a relationship with that person. And when they don't want it back, you start using your child. You evil for that. I want you to understand you evil for that. He may not want a family with you, but that is his blood. No matter what you do about that, no matter what game you try to play, that's his blood. And your child should have the opportunity to have a interrupted, or I don't know the word escaped me, but they should not have anything in the way of them having a relationship with their other parent. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. And then one thing I want to add before I get up out of here. It's funny how if the woman don't want the baby daddy, or don't think he's like the best of the best, or and what I mean by best of the best, he don't do it for her. You know what I'm saying? If it's a dude that she done had a kid with and he don't do it for her like that, she can't wait to drop the baby off the old boy house. She using that baby daddy like a babysitter. Like, here, man, I got to get out here and get at the dudes I really want. So, it's always the dude that they still want and they trying to be with and hold on to, where they act like this woman is talking. They act a fool. But if they with a dude or got kids with a dude that they don't really mess with like that, hell, he could be a weirdo and they'll still drop the damn kid off to him just because they like, I don't want him, and they won't. They want some freedom from their child. So it's very evil how things are done. That's why I said to eliminate that confusion and to, even out the playing field, man, you got to go to them courts, man. I don't care how you feel about it. I don't care. Yeah, you going to pay child support. So what? So what? You did have a child with the lady, so it is your responsibility. She might even mess the money off. So as long as your child ain't living in poverty over there, the money going somewhere good. She might use all her money on the child and then blow all your money on her clothes. It don't matter. As long as the child living in a good situation. And if she not, then you go to court again and prove that your daughter is safer with you. That's the only fighting you should be doing for a child. Court, nigga, fight in court. Well, that's all I got on that. So, until next time, man, y'all have a blessed one.
Some of us have been rocking with AP from his Player for Life days right into his evolution to AP for Life. He's still the big homie, just a little older and a lot wiser. The most genuine dude on YouTube, keeping it real. And so many of you contact AP to tell him how much his advice has meant to you over the years. This channel has gotten so much support and love, from comments to likes to subs to shares to donations. All are very much so appreciated, and for those that would like to donate, you can do so via Cash App, $AP Family Man, or PayPal AP Family Man. All donations are appreciated and go towards continuing to produce content that is meaningful to the AP for Life fam. We thank you for your cash donations in advance. All relevant links to AP, including his book, Dirty Dirty Minds, are found in the description. Continue to enjoy the show.